The conflicted meeting. The villagers gathered beneath the sprawling branches of the ancient baobab tree, shadows deepening as dusk settled over Dawnridge. The air hummed with tension and whispered fears. The prophecy, once a distant legend, had become a fierce matter of debate. Mary, proud and radiant despite her secret, stood near the center. Her family's wealth and power had long shaped the village's fate. Many declared Mary's unborn child the promised one, destined to bring prosperity. But rumors circled in corners. Mary's pregnancy was a scandal, the child fathered by another man. No one dared voice this openly, but the shadow hung heavy. At the outskirts of the crowd stood Anna, pale and silent. Wrapped in threadbare cloth, she avoided the eyes of the powerful families, knowing well their readiness to crush any threat to their claim on the prophecy. Her frailty was stark, her family was poor and voiceless. Fear gripped her like a second skin. The air grew thick with heated voices. Some elders spoke with certainty that Mary's child would fulfill the prophecy. Others muttered that true destiny was not for sale, that prophecy could not be twisted by wealth or power. As night fell, the great chief Ezekiel raised his hand for silence. His face was grave, a heavy shadow behind his eyes. The debate had grown fierce and bitter, and no clear answer had come. But then came news that changed everything. Anna was barely alive, her body ravaged by a difficult birth. KWELANGA, her child, was born by a miracle operation. Anna had died in the process, and the baby's legs had emerged first, before the head. The chief was torn. Ancient traditions clashed with whispers of new faith. Some of the traditionalists said KWELANGA was a curse, Ukashona KWELANGA, the sunset, the bringing of an ending rather than a beginning. Others, the village's growing Christian group, called her Yukafuma KWELANGA, the sunrise, a symbol of hope and new life. Confused and desperate for guidance, Chief Ezekiel summoned a group of magicians who had come with settlers from distant India long ago. These men, cloaked in mystery, had lived among the villagers for decades, blending their own rites with the village's customs. The chief explained the dilemma. The magicians said they had received a message through their spirits, that the answer could be revealed by chance, a coin toss. Heads would mean birth and light, the prophecy fulfilled, tails would mean death and shadow, the curse confirmed. The coin was brought forward, shining in the torchlight. The villagers held their breath as the magician tossed it high. It spun through the air, gleaming like a small sun, then landed on the dusty ground, head side up.